Would King Von have forgiven Quando Rondo if he took Durk's life? It's been 2 long years and fans of both rappers have watched their beef stir up from an actual hit to several hit attempts, diss tracks, and social media rants. While fans of Lil Durk have constantly asked Durk to slide for Von, Quando Rondo has been looking to save his life and beg Lil Durk to forgive him. So will Lil Durk get it back in blood, or will he squash his beef with Quando Rondo? Why Quando Rondo begged Lil Durk. Rapper Quando Rondo has had a long history of beef with OTF leader Lil Durk. Rondo and Durk's beef began over the hit of Lil Durk's right-hand man, King Von. Since Von's hit, the rap industry has neglected Quando Rondo. As a result, he's lost performance gigs, and several rappers have refused to collaborate with him. In September 2022, rapper 21 Savage had an interview with DJ Academics, revealing that rappers in the industry would no longer want to work with NBA Youngboy and his crew members, including Quando Rondo. According to 21 Savage, the rapper's loyalty made them side with Lil Durk mostly because of his popularity on the charts. When DJ Academics asked about how Youngboy hasn't received any support from the industry, 21 Savage responded by saying, "You know why that like that? It's their sides," he said. "You got him and Quando Rondo and a lot of with Durk. A lot of ain't going with Youngboy because they with Durk."
I don't feel like he's like everybody in the industry with him type, you know what I mean? But he's still doing crazy.
But that's because everybody, you know why that shit like that.
What you mean, like?
You know, it's damn near size.
Oh, okay.
You got him and Quando, and a lot of with Durk. So a lot of ain't gonna with young boys because they fuck with Durk.
When asked if he would pick a side when there's serious beef between two artists, 21 Savage confirmed he would.
So you would have to pick a side? Like, say you was an artist?
Hell yeah. I feel
better pick it if it was us.
Yo, somebody told me that.
If it's me, don't be in my face, like with all that, like, and then be with it, you know, my boy. Like, I ain't.
You really gotta pick sides, but it's like some, I don't know, you gotta be a certain type of artist to be able to just be in the middle. Can't no who say they know street, be in the middle, if you really woulda. Aside from the fact that rappers in the industry would no longer work with Quando Rondo, the feds have also blacklisted him to protect public peace. According to Quando, the incident of King Von's hit affected his career so badly that even the mayor personally canceled one of his shows in November 2020. The mayor of Georgia canceled Quando Rondo's show after police deemed it a threat to public safety. "The mayor canceled my show on my daughter's life," Rondo proclaimed.
"The mayor canceled my show, bit, bro, on my daughter's life. Facts. No cap, bit, bro. On my daughter's life. If I'm lying, my daughter could die."
Damn. That's deep.
Quando Rondo also revealed that he has also received threats from people who have said they would take his life because of his connection to the passing of King Von. "However's come to me, that's how I'm about to go about that," Rondo said. "Death threat all you want to, bro. That just some words, go do an action." The issue with Quando Rondo's career decline reached its peak when producers and promoters turned his music down. In a brief interview, he talked about how producers in the industry no longer want to be associated with him. As he said, "Nobody wanna book me cause they terrified.
Nobody wanna book me cause they terrified." That's the truth. Bit, bro, man, so many people calling like.
According to Rondo, the situation only worsens because the OTF crew won't let the events of the night of Von's hit pass. After all, fans would not stop talking about it and relating it to their beef. Quando Rondo begs Lil Durk. With all these issues Quando Rondo has suffered because of Von's hit, he was forced to reach out to Lil Durk to squash their beef and make peace. According to Quando Rondo, the beef was causing him to lose money and gigs. A conversation between Quando Rondo and Lil Durk was leaked in a video that went viral. In the chat, Quando Rondo hit up Lil Durk and asked to squash the beef with him, claiming that he wanted to meet up with him in person and talk it out. Quando Rondo said in the chat, "We need to talk this out cause this going too far. I can't even do shows. I gotta feed my people. Lil Durk, who seemed uninterested and unforgiving, replied to Quando by saying, "Stay safe." Quando Rondo didn't seem to like how the conversation was going, as he believed that Durk was threatening him and telling him to watch his back. He said to Durk, "Come on, cuz, you know I ain't fin, but we could did this social media. Let's talk this out in person, no one else, just us." Lil Durk told Quando that it wasn't his fault he wasn't doing shows and basically encouraged him to keep doing his shows. Durk said, "Do a show, you good, folk?" Quando didn't believe that Durk was going to let the beef slide, so he asked Durk, "I don't believe that, big bruh. What you on?" Quando Rondo proceeded to ask Lil Durk for his number. He said, "What's your number? Call me." Durk only responded by telling him to stay safe. "Like I said, stay safe," said Durk. Durk's reply seemed to set Quando Rondo off, and he stopped begging Lil Durk at that point. A pissed Quando replied to Durk saying, "Then, I'm ready for whatever," he continued. "We can talk out or it's whatever, cuz. I wanna dead this. This got me losing money, cuz." The conversation seemed to cut off at the end, and it's not certain if he pleaded with him further. After the video of the chat between Durk and Quando went viral, Quando Rondo came out to deny the chat. According to Quando, the chats were fake, and he never pleaded with Lil Durk. Instead, Quando took to his Instagram story to say, "Don't believe no internet, I ain't DM nobody," said Quando, "and I don't have a Facebook or Snapchat." Quando Rondo attacks Lil Durk. While fans believe that Quando Rondo is looking to sort out his issues with Lil Durk, they also believe that Quando Rondo's attitude toward the whole issue would be a major reason why Lil Durk will not forgive him. Quando Rondo has resulted in taunting Lil Durk by sending out diss tracks to him and crashing his conversations. Quando Rondo pissed off the OTF crew while they were in a room in Clubhouse. Quando joined the room, aware that every member of that room was his op, but he went in to taunt them immediately. They noticed that Quando had joined the group. One of the guys in the chat said, "Boy, I'm finna get out of here. I'm not speaking with no vote." Quando went on to respond to the guys in the group. He said, "Man, what y'all talking about? Man, I'm trying to play the game. Add me on the game." When they asked him what game he thought they were playing, Quando simply said, "I'm trying to play Call of Duty." While some of the guys on the Clubhouse chat told him to leave because he was bringing in the feds, others defended him and asked the rest of the guys, "Why y'all mad at him?"
Man, what y'all boys talking about?
We ain't talking about nothing, bro. We ain't trying to kick it.
Man, I'm trying to play the game. Add me on the game.
Bro, ain't nobody trying to play no game, bro.
I'm trying to play Call of Duty.
Man, y'all got this.
Pop out.
Why he acting like he did something though? That's why y'all mad at him.
The Clubhouse chat isn't the only time Quando Rondo has taunted Lil Durk and the OTF crew. In fact, after Lil Durk's brother D-Thang passed away, Quando Rondo dissed Lil Durk over, and he even went as far as giving Durk the impression that he had a hand in D-Thang's hit. On June 6, 2021, D-Thang was hit outside of Club O in Chicago, Illinois. D-Thang, who was also a rapper, was found lifeless on the streets of the 7900 block of South Loomis Boulevard in Chicago. Before the incident happened, the police officer on patrol in the area had noticed a patron with a weapon at the club where D-Thang was taken down, and just as he was about to confront him, he opened fire. D-Thang and the police officer got hit. Although the officer survived, D-Thang, who got caught in the crossfire, did not survive the hit. The time of D-Thang's tragic passing was no doubt a hard time for Lil Durk, who announced that he would no longer diss his unalive ops. However, Quando Rondo decided it was the best time to diss Durk and his late brother D-Thang. In October 2021, Quando Rondo released a song where he dissed Durk and claimed D-Thang's body. On the track Time Spent, Quando rapped, "Looks like that dissing in them songs got your brother." Quando added in the song, "Not even $1 million can change the way your mother feels." Quando Rondo did not outrightly call out Lil Durk on the song, but the way the rap industry works, everyone knows when a diss track is for them. It was pretty obvious that Lil Durk was the target. Lil Durk never addressed Quando Rondo's claim of taking responsibility for his brother's passing. Quando Rondo didn't end his taunts there. He went on to create a music video where he dissed Lil Durk. In the video for his single, Soul Reaper, Quando Rondo made a lookalike of Lil Durk, and he appeared to have attacked the lookalike and taken his life. Of course, fans saw this as one of his jabs at Lil Durk, and they called him out. Quando Rondo, however, denied that the video was a diss to Lil Durk. He said via his Instagram story, "These fans make anything up. Don't even be thinking like that." Quando Rondo and Lil Durk reconciliation. Although many people still blame Quando Rondo for King Von's passing, they've learned that Lil Durk and Quando Rondo may never be able to get past the beef. From the constant diss tracks to the fact that King Von will never come back to life is enough reason for Quando and Durk to stay enemies for life. However, many fans believe that if both rappers look back into their past, they may remember why they once liked each other. Things never used to be this bad between Quando Rondo and Lil Durk. In fact, both rappers once collaborated on Quando Rondo's album when Lil Durk did a free verse for him. Quando Rondo claimed that Lil Durk was on his album on the song Other Side. According to him, he had more respect for Lil Durk after he featured his song for free. Lil Durk is a legend, but it's like he isn't even recognized for that. These were the words of rapper Quando Rondo 7 months before the tragic incident happened with King Von. Quando Rondo had always seen Lil Durk as an inspiration, according to him. He had listened to Lil Durk since he was 12 years old, and he always aspired to be a rapper like Lil Durk. Quando said, "He's the reason why young say ops, and I feel like don't love Durk. That man has set a lot of trends, and look at how long he's been rapping." While Quando Rondo spoke well about Lil Durk in the past, Lil Durk also did the same for Quando Rondo before the beef came in between them. Durk spoke about Quando in 2019 during an interview with Diamond Cuts. When Lil Durk was asked about the artist whose music he enjoyed listening to at the time, the first name Lil Durk called was Quando Rondo.
Who's some of your favorites? Like top 5, top.
I could be here all day naming.
You just give me like 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, but I like embracing the youth too. Like I like Quando. Like I like Chopper.
Oh yeah.
Of course, Baby Gunna.
Yeah.
Of course, Meek Future. Like them. But I like as a youth.
Even after the tragic incident with King Von, Quando Rondo still held on to that little ray of friendship he once had with Lil Durk, hoping that Durk would one day forgive him and they'd amend their beef. He opened up to Angela Yee during an interview where he talked about his good relationship with Lil Durk.
But from my understanding, ma'am, it was a love. I had a relationship with the big bro. Not want to say his name. Not, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about, the dude that was on my album.
Okay.
Like, it was all love with us from my understanding.
I've heard you say positive things about him.
You feel me?
As an artist.
The situation between Lil Durk and Quando Rondo has gone really bad, and it might take only a miracle to make both rappers put aside their differences.